How y'all doing today? Welcome back to another Range of Gems. Right here, everything mental. Y'all see me at the park with the blanket on, cause we in North Carolina. We can't forget that it's like cold hot, right now. But today I wanted to talk about something that I was thinking about all day today. So I thought I'd just bring y'all the message as well. Bring y'all a tad bit closer so y'all can hear me better. But I thought that I'd bring y'all the message as well. And today I wanted to just simply talk about not trying to see the bad in everything before it even happens. Sometimes we see the bad and stuff before it happens with every little thing. We'll look at something and be like, I can't do that, or I'm not sure if I can do that, or but that looks like this and that looks like that. But how do you know what you're actually capable of doing until you do it? When I tell you guys that everything is mental, everything is literally mental. The moment you tell yourself that you can't do anything, your mind resonates with that, and it's like, well, yep, you can't do it. You have to understand that. But not only is life going to life and throw you curveballs, like I said, life is about how you handle the things that are thrown at you. You have to begin to speak life into yourself, begin to tell yourself that you can do something. I think one of the most craziest things that I've always heard, like even to this day that I still hear, is like when a person sees something, like it could be an activity, bungee jumping, kayaking, and everything like that, and the first person to say, especially like a lot of the time in the black and brown community, it's a lot of stuff that we say we can't do, or I can't do that, or I don't want to do that. That's white people stuff. But it's like, if you say it's white people stuff, the white people that you see on the billboards, they're having fun, they're smiling. You told yourself you couldn't do something, so you're not going to be capable of doing it. And we have to understand that we have to speak these things to ourselves. Like we speak these things to ourselves. We have to affirm ourselves that, you know what, I can do this. A lot of the time we'll look at the negative in everything. Well, I don't know if I can do this because then I feel like this will happen. And then, well, if I think about doing this, then I feel like this might happen. We look for the negative in situations off rip, and then we're confused about why our life is the way it is because we don't look at the positive in anything. We don't try to be like, you know what? Let me actually see the brighter side of things. Let me pull out the good in this situation a lot of the time. Because for me, that's something that I struggle with. Like, there are times where I've been like, man, like this is always going to be like this, is going to be like that. Until I started realizing, like, well, damn, it's exactly what I said it's going to be. So if it's like, if I could say something negative and it turns out that way, what do you think will happen if I speak positivity into myself, if I pour into myself abundantly and let myself know that I'm capable and possible of doing anything I tell myself I can actually do? We don't tell ourselves enough that, hey, I can do this. People think being a millionaire, multimillionaire, billionaire is impossible, but do you not realize that there are other human beings on this earth that is doing the things that we dream of sometimes? We have to be able to open our minds and open up everything in us and be like, you know what, I am capable of doing anything that I tell myself I can do. I'm going to be able to do. It's up to me on how I live my life. So I have to be able to tell myself positive things so I can maneuver throughout this life, so I can feel better about this life. Don't tell yourself no bullshit where I can't do this, I can't get up, I can't walk, I can't do this. You're telling yourself that you can't. Speak positivity into yourself. Don't let your mind control you. You tell it what to do. You make the orders. Don't let what's inside, like your brain, tell you give you all the rules and regulations on how to operate. That's not how that works. We have to be upfront with ourselves sometimes and be a little bit optimistic. I feel like optimism sometimes goes into that. Like, you have to really be able to see things from a positive light. You can't just look at another situation and be like, well, that didn't work out, so this is not going to work out for me. Or, well, when she bought it, it didn't work. You ever looked up like a hotel or anything like that, and you see like all these good ass reviews, and then you see these like one person, we gonna say an apartment complex, you see all these 5-star reviews, and there be that one person who be like, yeah, I had roaches and they dirty, I had mold, and I had all this other BS. And it's like, is that gonna stop you from looking at the apartment complex as a whole? Or is that gonna make you be like, damn, well, all these other people was living clean and you was the only one living dirty, so what's that say about you? You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you gotta see beyond stuff. Like I said, you gotta look beyond anything. Sometimes people say things and it's like, okay, Don't look at everyone else's situation. Don't look at what didn't work out for somebody else. Look at what's going to work out for you. What's going to benefit you. What's going to make you happy. What's going to make you feel good at night when you go to sleep, when you look in the mirror. Don't be concerned about anything else or what didn't work out for somebody else. You have to be able to look beyond that. You know, again, it's always going to be those certain people who are going to have something to say, but you have to experience things for yourself. I think that's the thing. Like, when you hear somebody say, oh, I wouldn't date that person, they're this or they're that, you have to find out things for yourself before you have a negative perception of things, because maybe you didn't get a version of that person that somebody else can maybe pull out. You know what I'm saying? You probably brought out the worst in them. Somebody probably could bring out the best. Now you're trying to shut off another person's opinion or just try to trick their mind based off of what you experienced. Don't be throwing your negative ass shit on people, man. Don't be throwing negative ass shit on yourself. Be open-minded to situations. Don't tell yourself you can't do something. Don't be looking for the bad and stuff when it first happened. Don't be overthinking stuff, man. Like, don't look for the bad and stuff before it happened. I'm trying to tell you. So, y'all just let me know. That was a little quick video. I just want y'all, like I said, I just want y'all to know, like, don't be out here looking for the bad in things. Speak life into yourself. Don't tell yourself that you can't do something or you're not capable of doing something, because the moment that you tell yourself that you're not capable of doing it, you're never going to be able to do it. And then what's going to happen is you're not going to do it. So then you're going to end up stressing because you're not doing it. And then which furthers you not doing it. And then you're going to start stressing because you're not doing it. And then you're not going to do it because you're stressed. And then you're going to start stressing because you're not doing it. It's a continuous cycle. Stop speaking negativity into yourself. Pour life into yourself at all times. Stop looking for the negative things in situations before they even happen. Step out on faith. Take a leap of faith. Do something different. Shake some shit up. So that's my little quick video today, y'all. That's my little quick gem. Stop looking for the bad in situations before they even start, because they're going to be exactly what you think they're going to be. The moment you think negative about something, it's going to be just that. Think positive sometimes. Think positive. Think big, bitch. You know what I'm saying? But that's my episode for today. So y'all just let me know, has somebody ever tried to steer you away with their opinion of something? Has someone ever tried to make a situation bad before you even got yourself in that situation? Let me know. Let me know. Comment down below. Y'all let me know. And like I always say, everything is mental, man. Everything is mental. Speak to your brain the same way you would speak to speak to yourself the same way you would speak to a friend, you would speak to a family member, you would speak to anyone. Speak light into yourself. Speak love. Speak life. Don't speak these negative things into yourself. Don't be looking for the bad in every little thing. And that's including yourself. A lot of people, well, I don't like that. I heard about this or I heard this. How about you go find out for yourself before you try to listen to somebody else and what they got to say about a situation? Don't let someone else's opinion dictate and swift you and sway you away from a situation or thinking in any way negative about a situation. Stop thinking about the negative before you're even put in an experience to really see what it's going to be about. It may be something that's life-changing, but because you let something get in your head, someone, something, or even your goddamn self, you ain't going to do it. Make some moves. Speak life and love into yourself, man. You feel what I'm saying? Stop looking for the negative in everything. Stop nitpicking with yourself. Stop looking yourself in the mirror and telling yourself all the negative things about yourself. Look yourself in the mirror and love yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror and be like, God damn it, I fucking look good today. Look yourself in the mirror and be glad you woke up. Show gratitude for you being you. Can't nobody else on this earth be you, and that's a blessing. Don't look at the negative in any situation first. Always just go with the flow of things. Let stuff happen, man. Stop looking for the negativity, because when you look for something, like clearly you're looking to find. So stop looking for the negativity. When you lose something, you look for it because you're trying to find it. So when you're looking for negativity in every little situation, you're going to find exactly what you're looking for. Everything is mental, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow.